This is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and today we're going to try another old build of mine, a build that's infamously explosive. Before we get started, I just wanted to showcase this really cool skin that a friend of mine made. It's based on my profile picture, if you haven't noticed. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we definitely have some upgrades right now. So the weapon in choice is, of course, grenade. We are not gonna take any shields because this isn't really a shield build. Honestly, there's probably a better argument to have something like burnout reactors and rapid reconstruction, along with vital bond. Right, let's dodge this big ass beetle. Almost done. There we go. We can now proceed to have more powerful stuff. Oh yeah, there's definitely a debate on which playstyle I'm gonna go for. I'm personally gonna go for the rapid reconstruction build. By the way, if you do hear some odd noises here and there, it's because my neighbors are having a party, and I sadly cannot do anything about it. I tried rescheduling it to other days, but it seems to be an event that's lasting for multiple days, so yeah, it is unfortunate. Rapid reconstruction gives me a whole lot of hull, and we can also take targeting. Alright, with this done, we can now take payload, and even singular strike, as well as splinter for good measure. Avoid that. Nice. Obviously gotta take charge shot, as well as polar inversion. That was a meaty hit and a half. Alright, let's get homing strike. That was a very good hit. follow that up and just end Dreadnought once and for all. Alright, let's get high explosive again. And rapid fire. I think we can start taking mines as well. Nice. Oh yeah, and mine specialist is a must. It's a no-brainer. Oh yeah, loaded mines is another no-brainer. Gotta take elegant now. Oh yeah, next up we're gonna take Candescence. Already destroyed like a third of its HP. Nice. Making some solid progress. Let's take agility and then burst fire. And that's enough to take down a Dweller. Oh yeah, we're definitely started going real strong. Next up, I think we can take Minefield. Because after all, the whole thing about this build is being able to just demolish enemies very fast. And just spam the screen with explosions. Ah, sweet liberty. This will definitely help. Oh yeah, you definitely want to overseer about now. Oh yeah, let's prep up a whole minefield of pigmeats for this boss, because it deserves it. I can't imagine YouTube's compression's gonna love this. To be fair, does it ever love its users? Alright, time to get self-destruction. too early for a burnout reactor. Then I'm gonna reroll and look for something else. This tree isn't that bad, all things considered. Right, let's get improved thrusters as well. Nice and juicy hits. Oh yeah, let's get Deadly Wake. Because we do want Warp Strike after all. Yep! This is why I love this build. It absolutely deletes Glaucus. Even better, I now have Overseer. There's Vital Bond. Just gotta make sure they don't hit the mines prematurely. Acceptable. Alright, let's get something like efficiency, because we're no longer firing anything. Alright, now we can get burnout reactors and go ham with the production speed. Little too soon, I would say. Snatch that up real quick. That was close. Yes! Holy shit! Star Eater did not stand much of a chance. let's reroll this and get velocity. Alright, let's now get something like currently here for these upgrades. There's Blink. Nice, we have a challenger. Okay, this is exactly the type of challenger I want to face off against. There we go. There's Snipe. We're lucky we can obtain Warp Strike the next upgrade point. Not completely lucky, but still lucky enough to get it on the next reroll. Nice. Always love these rerolls. These ones I could just smack into each other. Oh. Take that. This is going to be hilariously overkill. Yes! Just continue to bait the Seraph. Alright. Now we have a tough choice. Do we go for antimatter rounds? Thinking yes. The brain also looks decent. There it is, antimatter rounds. Appreciate some revelation now, so that I can get the funny on. Fortunate that it got shielded. Uh-oh. I almost lost track of my own ship, and I almost died because of it. Oh, okay, run. That's another rough one for Star Eater. Kind of one of the ways to deal with Star Eater with Seraph. You actually like get a little closer to him instead of trying to outrun him, because late game you cannot. And in fact, you'll take more damage if you fail to outrun him late game. Alright, let's reroll these. Hopefully get something better. Potion's not the worst, but Zing can do better. Let's see if people learn. Take force armor. Think we should take Rancor now. Although something tells me I also want to hold up for Atyrexia. Oof, that was close. Reroll. There we go, Revelation. Uh-oh. Gotta kill this thing. Thank goodness for the many charges vegan trains. That was actually a serious beating. In all honesty, none of these except for kinetic boost is going to be a big loss for me. Even then, Apotheosis does reduce my hull amount by a good margin, so you know what? Here we go. Ah, that was a bit sketchy, but hey, we're still around. Uh-oh! That could have been a disaster. I find it funny how we're in this era where Spitfires can actually be legitimately dangerous. Obviously, this guy has always been dangerous. Oh god, that's a lot of grenades hitting me. Basically, I'm having a taste of my own medicine. Okay. Gotta go behind this thing. There we go. Yes! Heavy caliber. Exactly what I wanted. Take that. Not fun. Run! Gotta run. I don't feel strongly about any of these mods. Channeling's decent, but everything else is just mid. You know what, I'm gonna take rank 4. Yes, I might slow myself down a little bit, but the plating and a little bit of extra damage doesn't hurt. Move away. Ah, thank goodness for that Juggernaut being down. Hell yeah. You know what, Discord Orbs isn't a bad idea. It's the worst idea either. Ah! If that bulwark lived, I would have been toast. Gently though, how many of those hammers just showed up at once there? come on. Just explode already. There we go. Yes, Glaucus. My favorite enemy to fight with this build. This is basically revenge for some of the builds that died because of Glaucus. Because in my humble opinion, I find Glaucus to be a far more annoying threat than even Star Eater in late game. Like, genuinely, I'd rather fight Wave 720 Star Eater than Wave 750 Glaucus. I'm not joking. I legitimately hold that opinion. I just gotta screen wrap constantly from time to time. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Come on, just destroy. That is a very beautiful pattern. Oh crap! Bravado right away. That was very clutch. Give me some good stuff. Yes. I consider that good stuff. That Celestial was unironically more dangerous than Star Eater itself. Ah! That actually was nerve-wracking. Oh crap! Unfortunately, I think this is probably around the upper limit of this build. Probably should have taken Apotheosis in retrospect. Nevertheless, very much a fun build that I recommend you to try, as long as your processor, your computer, and your eyeballs are strong enough. With all that being said, my name is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and as always, may the forks be with you all. Also, thank you, Addison, for making this skin. It's really nice.